Okay, real talk. Have you ever had one of those moments where your heart starts racing out of nowhere? Like you're just sitting there scrolling through your phone and suddenly your chest gets tight, your thoughts spiral, and it feels like the walls are closing in? Yeah, me too. And for the longest time, I thought anxiety was this huge, complicated monster I'd never figure out until I learned one stupidly simple trick that changed everything. And no, it's not just breathe, because if one more person tells me to just breathe when I'm panicking, I might scream. This is different. It's science backed, takes 30 seconds, and works even when your brain is yelling, "We're all gonna die." So if you're ready to finally hack your anxiety instead of letting it hack you, let's talk. Here's the thing about anxiety: it lies. It whispers, "You can't handle this," or "Something's wrong," even when you're safe. And the more you fight it, the louder it gets. I used to spend hours Googling how to stop anxiety, trying meditation apps, counting breaths, you name it. But nothing stuck until my therapist told me something that flipped a switch. Anxiety isn't a thought problem, it's a body problem. And once I learned how to reset my body, everything changed. That's what I want to share with you today: the fastest, easiest way to shut down anxiety before it ruins your day. And spoiler, it's not about fixing your mind, it's about tricking your nervous system. Let me explain. I promise, no jargon. When you're anxious, your body thinks you're in danger, like lion chasing you danger. Your brain doesn't care if that lion is actually a work deadline or a text you forgot to reply to. It just hits the panic button, flooding you with adrenaline. And here's the secret: you can't think your way out of adrenaline, but you can breathe your way out, because your breath is like a remote control for your nervous system. And there's one specific way to breathe that tells your body, "Hey, false alarm, stand down." It's called the physiological sigh, and it's something you already do without realizing it. Like when you're about to cry and take that big, shaky inhale. That's your body trying to calm itself, but today we're going to use it on purpose. Here's how it works: take a deep double inhale, first through your nose, then a second quick sip of air right on top of it. Yeah, like you're sniffing a flower. Then sniffing again because it smells that good. 2. Slow exhale. Let all the air out through your mouth, nice and long, like you're blowing out a candle. That's it. Do that 2 to 3 times, and I swear you'll feel your shoulders drop. Why? Because that double inhale boosts oxygen fast, and the long exhale triggers your rest and digest mode. It's like hitting Control plus Alt plus Delete on your panic button. Try it out now. I know it may feel weird at first, but trust me, it works. Now, you might be thinking, but I've tried breathing exercises before and they don't work. Same. Regular deep breathing never helped me either, because when you're anxious, your body's already like, "Nope, not enough air." So forcing slow inhales can actually make it worse. But this, the double inhale tricks your brain into thinking, "We're good. Oxygen levels restored." And the long exhale, that's what drops your heart rate. It's why people sigh when they're stressed. Your body wants to do this. We're just doing it on purpose now. The best part? This works anywhere. Mid-meeting, before a first date, even at 3 a.m., when your brain decides now is the time to replay every awkward thing you've ever said. I've used it in line at the DMV during family dinners, you know the ones, and once in a bathroom stall at a party when I felt overwhelmed. No one knows you're doing it. It's your secret reset button. Pro tip: pair it with a mental cue like "stand down, soldier," or "not today, anxiety." Sounds silly, but giving your panic a name makes it feel smaller. Mine's named Kevin. Thanks, Kevin. Well, now that you have met Kevin, my anxiety's unofficial mascot, and you've got that breathing trick in your back pocket. But here's the thing: managing anxiety isn't just about putting out fires, it's about preventing them. And the wild part? A lot of it comes down to tiny, almost too simple habits that most people overlook. Like, did you know that the way you wake up can set the tone for your entire day's anxiety levels? Or that there's a specific type of music that can literally slow your heart rate? Today, let's talk about how to build your own anti-anxiety toolkit. Stuff that works when you're not in crisis mode, so those panic moments get rarer and rarer. A few years ago, I hit a breaking point. My anxiety was this constant background noise, like static on a TV. I'd try to ignore it, but by afternoon, I'd be exhausted from the effort. Then I stumbled on a study about how morning light affects your nervous system. Turns out getting sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking literally tells your brain, "Hey, it's daytime. We're safe." It regulates cortisol, that's your stress hormone, and sets your body's internal clock. So I started doing this stupidly simple thing, stepping outside for 5 minutes every morning, no phone, just being there, even on cloudy days. And within a week, the static started fading. Now I know what you're thinking. 5 minutes, that's it? Yeah, because anxiety isn't about grand gestures. It's about consistency. You're not trying to overhaul your life. You're just giving your body little signals of safety over and over until it starts believing you. Think of your nervous system like a plate spinning on a stick. Remember those old circus acts? When you're anxious, that plate is wobbling. It's one text, one deadline, one awkward interaction away from crashing. Most of us try to balance the plate by thinking positive or white knuckling through the day. But the real fix? Adding more plates. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But hear me out. Tiny, repetitive habits, like morning light, that breathing trick, or even humming. Yes, humming. Act like extra plates. They distribute the weight so nothing gets too shaky. For example, I started adding this one habit. Every time I wash my hands, I take one deep breath and exhale slowly. It takes 2 seconds, but it's like a mini reset button for my nervous system. Over time, those resets add up. Your body starts to learn, oh, we're okay, no lions here. Speaking of humming, here's another weird but wildly effective trick. When you hum, the vibrations stimulate your vagus nerve. That's the superhighway between your brain and body that controls relaxation. Ever notice how people hum when they're stressed without realizing it? It's instinctual. Next time you're feeling jittery, try humming your favorite song for 30 seconds. Make it dramatic. Channel your inner Beyoncé. The longer the exhale, like humming a slow melody, the better. I've done this in traffic, in elevators, even before job interviews. It's like a cheat code for calm. Now let's talk about the mental side of anxiety. Because sometimes your brain gets stuck in a loop like a broken record. For me, it's always, what if I mess up? What if they hate me? Sound familiar? Here's what helped. I created an anchor thought, a simple phrase or memory that grounds me. Mine is, I've handled hard things before. That's it. No fancy affirmations, just truth. When my brain starts spiraling, I grab that anchor and pair it with the breathing trick. The combo is magic. The breath calms your body, the anchor calms your mind. Try it now. Think of one thing that's always true for you. Maybe it's, this feeling will pass, or I'm stronger than I think. Hold on to it. That's your lifeline next time Kevin shows up uninvited. So here's the truth I wish someone had told me years ago. You don't have to beat anxiety. You just have to understand it. Think of it like this. Your anxiety is that one overly dramatic friend who texts emergency at 2 a.m. because they ran out of cereal. Loud? Yes. Persistent? Absolutely. But once you learn their patterns, you realize, oh, this isn't a 5-alarm fire. This is just Kevin being Kevin. And just like with that friend, you don't have to argue or panic. You just handle it. With a deep breath, a hum, a walk outside, tiny things that add up to huge shifts over time. The 5-second rule for anxiety. Here's one last trick to keep in your pocket. It takes 5 seconds and it works especially well when you're in public and can't exactly bust out a humming solo. Ready? Name 5 colors around you. That's it. Look for something blue, something green, something red, something white, something unexpected, like that weird orange stain on your coworker's mug. This isn't just distraction, it's science. Anxiety lives in the future. What if something bad happens? Naming colors forces your brain back into the present, where there's no danger. It's like hitting pause on the panic button. Try it next time you feel that familiar rush of, uh-oh. 5 colors, 5 seconds. A year ago, I had a panic attack in a grocery store checkout line. Full-on shaky hands, tunnel vision, the works. And you know what fixed it? Not some profound wisdom, not a therapist's office breakthrough. I remembered the breathing trick. I did it while unloading my groceries, counting the colors of the candy bars. Yes, even the weird mystery flavor ones. By the time I got to my car, my heart wasn't racing anymore. Was I 100% calm? No, but I was okay. And that's the goal. Not perfection, but okay. because okay is enough. Okay gets you home. Okay turns into good. And good turns into days where you realize Kevin hasn't texted in a while. Here's the big secret no one tells you. Anxiety isn't a sign you're broken. It's a sign your body cares. It's trying to protect you, but you get to teach it a new way. Every time you use that breathing trick, every morning you step outside, every time you hum off key in the shower, you're rewiring your nervous system to trust you more than fear. So start small. Pick one thing from today, just one. Try it for 3 days, then come back and tell me how it went. And remember, anxiety might be loud, but it's not in charge. You've got this. Oh, and Kevin, you're fired. P.S. If you're watching this video at 3 a.m. because anxiety won't let you sleep, try the breathing trick. Then name 5 weird things in your room. Yes, that half-eaten granola bar counts. You've got this.